Hey guys, Blake here with another video. Today I did some work up here on the third row of the fish tank rack, so let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so I finally got around to setting up a proper tank for these Rubra bettas. If you're not familiar with Betta Rubras, it's a wild type betta, and these are actually mouth brooding bettas, meaning that the male in this case hold the eggs in its mouth, and it's recommended to keep them in a reverse trio, being 2 males, 1 female, due to the fact that the female will continue to attempt to breed even when the males have a mouthful of eggs. So it just sort of eases the load between the 2 males. Being a wild type betta, lower pH is recommended, and they really benefit from tannins. It gives them a nice secure feel, and I think you'll find that they'll be a lot more personable and likely to come out. It's worth noting, however, that like most bettas, they are prone to jumping, so if you do have corners of your lids, stick a piece of sponge or something else in that area so that they're not likely to find a gap to jump through. And I've decided to go full blackwater. We've got plenty of Indian almond leaves in here, some spiderwood, and just the only plants really at the top of this frog bit. Looks a bit weird because it's been grown outside, so it'll change over time. And I just had in mind sort of a very natural riverbed looking tank for these guys. So I've just got the classic Bunnings landscaping gravel, these large river rocks that I had lying around, and a piece of spiderwood. So I think it looks super natural, and when you, especially it's really eye-catching when you sort of walk in. If you look up the top, it sort of draws you in, I think, because it's got that point of difference. And to accentuate the blackwater vibe, instead of like the usual daylight 6500 Kelvin light, this is actually about 4000 Kelvin, and it's just a clip-on desk lamp. So I mean, obviously I'm not trying to grow a heap of plants in here, so it was just a really cheap option for a light. So we've got the sponge filter in there and everything, so yeah, I think they'll be really happy in here. And I just transferred them in maybe 4 hours ago, and they're already taken to food and coming up, and they're quite inquisitive, so there's no dramas of me trying to take photos for the thumbnail and all that sort of thing. So I might just jump into some B-roll about this and we'll wrap the video up.
These skies have a different light, why noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you.
A stunning fish in its own right, but perhaps a little bit more subdued than the domesticated bettas that we're used to. I think these can be a really good talking point for your aquarium and something different than the classic betta splendens.